It's a mixture of paint and paraffin.
Yeah, so they spray it on, you send the car out there, then you get the streams of the flow of the airflow, and it streams the paint, and then that shows you if you've got any surface area that's stalling. You usually get big splodges where that happens from the stalling air, and can be wanted in some regions, some regions unwanted, and that's all sent back to the factory and analysed, and just to double check that the wind tunnel and all of your computational side of things have been making the right predictions, because there's no better test bed than the real car on the real track.
Exactly. So what are we looking for here? What are the engineers looking for? And why are Ferrari concentrating with the Flovis paint at the rear of the car? Well, Ruth was talking about the diffuser. There it is, the new diffuser on the back of the Ferrari car, which she got very excited about, and I can see why. It is a thing of beauty. Is that, as has maybe been reported today, is that a diffuser that's helping to convert exhaust airflow into downforce, channeling the airflow from the exhaust and creating more downforce as a result of it?
Well, I mean, from my understanding, the exhaust pipes are above. They're not through the floor, under the floor.
It's very much like they're done for the day then. Packed up, ready to debrief already. Don't know what the latest issue was there with Lance, why he's not out there trying to get anything more. But there is only 6 minutes left of green flag running. Then we're going to have this start procedure for the end of the session. So seem to have plenty of lockups, fighting the car, learning things that other teams were learning last week already, and Aston Martin's lack of reliability is hurting them so much.
There's a catcher, Lewis Hamilton, close proximity down the main straight. Active aero with front and rear wing elements open.
This is sort of long run against long run here. Agile on much fresher tyres. Hamilton has been out there for a 16-lap stint now. Agile, we saw him embark enthusiastically on his C4 run.
Side by side we go to turn 4, and makes his way by. So the overtake data stored for team and driver, and he makes his way on the fresher tyre.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. There you go. Ready? There you go. The man.
And whenever he's fielded questions about last year, he's just said, look, that's in the past. Put that behind me now. He'll have a new race engineer for this year. We've talked a lot about how that relationship this year is going to be vital, and the conciseness of message, the clarity of confirmation. I always think about the way
Gap in between the upper plane and the lower plane. That's today.
Wow, what a difference.
Yeah.
Well, the point really is, if this is generating, it's like an airplane, you know, it's just actually lifting the rear. No, if you put it this way up, yeah, I mean, it could actually be generating lift, you know, lift, but on the other direction. Really, would you do that to?
But
I don't.
Chez moi, il l'appelle la Macarena parce que les drôles.
Okay.
That makes sense.
And all the revs are going.
And it's lights out and away we go. And sideways, George Russell doesn't get off the line well.
Look at that
Lewis
Ferrari
Hamilton,
off
absolutely
still
lightning, as was Ollie Behrman and Lando.
To this.
Look at the McLaren on the left. I mean,
Wow.
They
And then here comes Russell. Look how much. Oh, he didn't just pull alongside, it annihilated him.
Well, Lewis Hamilton, the style of a greyhound that traps well.
the reaction time was exactly the same. Look at the wheel spin on Russell.
Yeah.
Huge wheel spin. That was the reason why.
And it's lights out and away we go. And look, they all get away pretty well, but Max Verstappen slower than Esteban Ocon, who nips past, says thank you very much, and Lewis Hamilton, as he did at lunchtime, getting the best start of all and takes the lead into the first corner.
Sounds good. And he even had to sort of back out a bit, a little bit, because the cars in front of him were going so slowly, but yeah, wow. a sweet start there. So.
Standing now.
Alors que vous voyez Lewis Hamilton qui a quitté l'univers Ferrari et qui traverse le paddock et qui est assailli par les fans. Elle va être importantissime cette deuxième année de Lewis Hamilton chez Ferrari. On l'avait quitté à Abu Dhabi extrêmement touché mentalement. On l'a quasiment jamais vu comme ça, hein. Un tel champion presque abattu, sans solution.
Elle va être clairement déterminante cette saison. Je pense que, alors il le dira jamais, hein, si ça se passe bien ou mal, s'il va vouloir continuer. On va écouter.
From a visual on the flags, it does look like a headwind down the main straight, quite light.
Alors qu'on est en train de communiquer
parler du vent.
Oui, du vent. communiquer les informations concernant le vent.
Et on prend souvent en référence les drapeaux qu'il y a sur la piste. C'est une communication qui peut être faite entre le pilote et l'ingénieur pour dire au pilote, bah regarde ce drapeau là.
I love you so much. You're the best.
Appreciate it. Thank
It's
you.
such an honor.
Stop. Let me get some.
That's really cool. So crazy. I love you so much. I'm doing all the 24 races to see you win this year.
You're doing
All the 24 races.
no way.
See, yes.
Wow.